Kay's been doing an awful lot of work in the garden of late, and we might do a little tour just to show you what's happening. This is in front of the house. Now we'll take a walk through. Little girl statue, palm, corrugate. She made this handmade water feature with concrete, very clever. This is the Gazebo Boy shrine with bromeliads. And of course the pond, and I've just turned the pumps off. And next to the pond we have another little enclosed area with the bird feeders for the parrots in the morning. And then we shall move over to what used to be the aviary and is now a potting shed. So the aviary was that piece joined to this piece, and it's now the potting shed. And she's having a plant sale tomorrow, so we'll have a little wander down through the newer section. Out the back here of the aviary, which used to be no man's land, is being transformed. These are all plants that she's propagating. Little fountain there, but needs the sun on it. This is a little sitting area. So we'll have a wander through this arch. I believe the plan here is to run some vines up that archway. And this used to be no man's land, but now we can actually walk through. All of the artwork made by Kay. And this is an old rustic bench that I made, which was the subject of another video earlier on. And then Kay's Fairy Garden, with the sign that says, "Shh, fairies." Oh, there's a teacup over there and a saucer for a fairy picnic. Oh, no through road. Now I can get lost in here because she's blocked off pathways that the last time I walked through here I could get through, but I think this is an entry and an exit, so we'll walk through here. Oh yes, I should follow the signs. Now, coming down the driveway, these are the plants which she's planning to sell. And wheelbarrows lined up for those people who buy lots of plants, can take them down the driveway to their cars. And these apparently are all the palms. And there we have it. Oh, no, we'll just go over here and we'll have a little squiz. And here's a puppy. Hello, Tilly. Okay. A lot of this, of course, is still a work in progress where I'm still preparing for the bushfire season, and spent quite some time at the back of the house. That's the house fence there to contain the dog. And I've spent some time clearing and burning around here, particularly this area here, which was absolutely covered in ferns. You can see the residue there, and I still haven't finished with this yet. And moving out to the fire break. Up there, spinning round, the guy hasn't come to cultivate the fire breaks yet, but he'll be here shortly. And then that little area there is the next one that I'm going to attack, because there's all these old ferns, and in the middle of it is a bay tree which we want to save, because I need the bay leaves for cooking. A couple of weeks ago there was an extension to the burn off period, and I came up the back here and there was an area which I had cleared a few years prior, but it had become overgrown again. So this area in here I cleared out, and that's the residue of the ashes on the fire break, but at least now I can walk back through. This was almost impenetrable a few weeks ago. It's surprising how quickly the bush takes over if you don't keep at it. And we can just walk through now to the back of the, well, we call it a greenhouse, but it's actually a shade house. This is another pile that I had burnt, but it's been added to again. Constant battle in here, keeping the bush from encroaching. But we'll walk back through here and here we are. And this is another area of which we have to pay some attention to. These palms were originally in pots on the veranda a few years ago, but they're a lot bigger now. So, there is Le Garden. And last but not least, we've converted the old gazebo into a sort of a hothouse where you can see in there Kay is now propagating all sorts of wonderful tropical plants, and the barbecue is still there. One of these days we might have one. And just yesterday we put up the shade cloth cover to protect those palms. And so endeth the tour. Hope you enjoyed it.